Hello, welcome everybody. I just want to start off here with a disclaimer. I do have an inspirational vibrational playing here in the background. So I hope it doesn't bother anyone. I just love these because they keep me centered and focused, and you always get to move forward. That's what I like. So what's up today? I know you're thinking, okay, what's she going to talk about today? She always talks about something really inspirational. So today, let's have a little chat about wishing and hoping. How much of that do we do a day? Wishing and hoping that we'll get where we want to go. Wishing and hoping that everything's going to come our way. Wishing and hoping that we're going to make that $100,000. Wishing and hoping that, something is coming that we've been driving ourselves to get, right? But what is the difference? It's not a trick question, but it is definitely something to think about. What is the difference between wishing and hoping versus knowing? Well, solid question, right? The difference is they're all vibrations, definitely. When you wish and you hope, that's in the state of mind of you don't have it yet. I'm hoping I get it. I'm wishing on a star that I get this. And if I hope and wish hard enough, it's going to come, right? Or if I wish on enough shooting stars, or if I wish on a four-leaf clover, or there's so many different old wives things that you can do to, make us think we're going to get this and that and everything's going to happen, right? I mean, there's so much out there. It's just crazy how much is out there. And how much do we actually pay attention to? Yeah, that's a good thought, right? So they're all vibrations. When you are in the wishing and the hoping phase, you're in the lack phase. You're in the it's not happening, it's not there, you're still hoping and wishing, but it's versus knowing. So what is knowing versus wishing and hoping? Knowing is, and you can say this out loud if you want to, knowing is knowing you've got it. Knowing is already here. Knowing you're getting what you want. It's right there and you just got to go pick it up. It's right there. That's the difference between wishing and hoping versus knowing. And this is a huge factor in the law of attraction because there are so many laws of the universe that God gave us when we were born. We were born with all these beautiful laws that unfortunately our parents didn't know about and we didn't know about, so we weren't taught these laws. Some people were, most people weren't. So you're finding them out later in life and you're finding them out as you go along, but when you do, you have a tendency not to want to believe that this is totally possible, that you have this wonderful power inside of you to just ignite whatever you want because it's right there. It's right there and it's just waiting for you to reach out and grab it and just become in tune with it because it's a vibration. And when you vibrate, your feelings, your knowing, your wanting, your hoping all into one knowing bundle, that is a lot of vibration. That's a lot of energy. Have you thought about that? Put that energy, feel the energy that you think about wanting something. You want something really bad. Think about what that is right now. Think about it. Think about wanting that and you want it so bad, so feel it. Feel that energy of that thing you want. Think about it. You're wishing and you're hoping. What is it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Right? That's a lot of energy. So when you know that you have the ability, and when you know that that is right there for you, then everything changes. It is a game changer, guys. It is a huge game changer because it means all your life's desires are just waiting for you. They're just waiting right there for you to get into the right vibration that they're at. And I know you've heard me say here in the past year, I've been talking about this for over 2 years now with you guys, but when you become in the right vibration of what you're looking for, like for example, if you want a new car, right? Okay, you need a new car, yours is breaking down, it's all clunky or whatever reason. When you're in the right vibration of that vehicle and you You've picked it out. You know what model you want. You know whatever, it's a Celica or whatever it is. That just jumped in my head. I don't know. Whatever it is, you see it, the right color. You see all the loaded package. You see everything in it that you want. What happens when you do that? What happens when you're in vibration with that? Everywhere you go, you see that car. Everywhere you go, you see it right there. Everywhere you go, it's right there. Somebody's driving their car. That's what happens when you are in that vibration. So if you stay in that vibration and keep seeing that car, seeing what you want, feel it. Feel it down deep. Feel it super, super aggressive. You have to be aggressive with this. You can't be passive. You have to be aggressive. And when you do, oh my gosh, you know what? You're going to see everything just come to you, and it's going to be so much simpler. So, and if you don't quite know how to get there, and you're not knowing, what to believe, and you know that people around you, they're not believing what you're thinking, and not everyone knows the law of attraction is a universal laws, a series of laws, or so many, that when you are in vibration with that, you will and do become that person that is in the right plane, in the right format, in the right place at the right time. A lot of people will say, well, I was in the right place at the right time. It was all because of thought and vibration. It doesn't just happen. There's no such thing as coincidence. It doesn't just happen, and it's not just fate. Because if you were fated to do something, you're going to do it anyway, right? So when you get into the vibration of being, doing, and having, when you do this, when you are being that person, when you are doing what that person would do, a person with that car, since we're talking about cars, a person with that car would do, how that person would act, be, do, have. When you are in that mindset, when you are in that vibration, you are right there. You are on the cusp, and you are ready to receive it. And the universe will do everything in its power to make sure you get that car. You have to be open to receiving it when it comes. You're not going to just have a car jump out of nowhere and grab you. It's going to come, and you're going to have it. It's going to be available. You're going to be able to make the payments if you have to make payments. If you have the cash, you can go pay cash. Whatever it is, it's going to come. It's going to come in a way that is right for you. It's not going to come in a way that's right for me or right for the next person down the road. It's going to come in the way that's right for you. And when it does, when you do have that opportunity to do what you want to do and have what you want to have, if you don't take it, the universe is going to say, oh, you didn't want that after all. And they're not going to want, if the universe isn't going to give you any more, because your energy level will have plummeted. If you're not taking action when you are given the opportunity to do something, or you're not given the opportunity to receive the gift that you've asked for, you asked for this, and you're not receiving it, what's the universe going to say? What would you say to someone? Say it's one of your kids, if you have kids. If one of your kids, they're just like, oh, mom, oh, dad, I've got to have this. I got to have this. I really, really got to have this. Everybody else has it. I really, really want this. I want these shoes or whatever it is. What happens when you say, oh, fine, and you go get this, you go get the item, you go get the shoe. We're going to go with shoes today. You go get the shoes, and then the kid is saying, oh, well, I wanted those last week. This week I want this. What does that do to the vibration of the want of that child? And what does that do to the vibration of you, the giver? So we're going to put you in place of the universe. You're the giver of this gift. What is going to happen with your vibration? Well, it's like, fine, if you don't want that, then why should I go out of my way to get you anything else, dear? I love you so much, but, if you're not going to accept what I went and got you, then, so be it. So that's an example. There's so many more. You can use any examples you want to help to clear that up and make it good for you. I'm just adjusting my microphone here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I forgot to pull it in place. There we go. That's probably better. There we go. I won't have to yell so much. Okay, so if that's the way, you're feeling sometimes, that, you keep trying and trying, and you're wishing and you're hoping, versus really knowing that you have this ability and really knowing that you are receiving everything you wish for. But when you get out of the wish and the hoping, that's a negative, and that is a lack. And I try to emphasize so much more what the lack is. And it was brought to my attention that I'm always telling people what the lack is and then the positive. That's because when you know that you are thinking in lack, then you're more likely not to keep doing it. Now, if anyone came by and told you, just do this, just think and feel positive, and just think and feel your vision, see your vision, see it happening, and, elaborating that way, then what would happen is you would not know what not to do. And if you don't know what not to do, how are you going to be successful? How are you going to make that home business work? How are you going to get that new home? How are you going to get the car? Like we were using a car as an example. So how are you going to be able to do that unless you know what not to do? That's the reasoning behind giving you the lack, or the I don't have, don't want, don't got phase, so you'll know not to do that. Because if you're just going to wish and hope, you're going to wish and hope all your life, and it's never going to come. If you get anything close to what you're thinking of, it's going to be a fluke. It's not going to be exactly what you want, and you may not be able to keep it. That's the glitch. And I've seen so much of that with people that I'm coaching. They get it, and it's like, oh, yes, and they go, and then, boom, they lose their concentration, and they start feeling lack again, and everything starts falling apart. Well, don't do that, because you know what? You are smart, you are intelligent, and you are accepting the law of attraction. You are accepting your abilities to know that you are a super being. You are an awesome person. And when you do, and when you're in tune with that person you have a great life. You have everything you need to have. And you might want to keep going with the law of attraction, because the more you learn and the more you do, the easier life is to come your way, and the more you will find things come easier, and things will just start manifesting for you like a roller coaster, and you won't really know what's happening, because you won't even think about it being the law of attraction. You just think, oh my gosh, I'm in a lucky phase or whatever. No, if you acknowledge that it is the law of attraction, and be grateful, oh Lord, thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful I have this. I'm grateful I got this new car. I'm grateful I got the house. I'm grateful my kids are happy. I'm grateful they liked what I got them, that they asked for. It's right there. That's the way it is. So simple. And I try to make everything as simple as I can. And everybody knows I've been doing new courses for people. And I got a new one out today. Actually, I put a new one out today. It went out to my team first. And it's all about the law of attraction. It's all about mindset, and it's great. I'm so glad that it was out there, and I'm so happy that I got it out in a timely manner. This one was really, it was so passionate, and it's so dear to my heart, and there's so much I wanted to have people know what to do and how to feel and how to love and how to just express it, that it just all came flying out, and I was just able to get the course together, and it's great. I'm so happy with it. So if you guys are interested, I did not put it out to the general public. I put it out just to my team and my people, and people that are on my list. So if you guys want to get that, then please just message me, and I would be more than happy to send you out a link to it, because it is awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I want to thank you so much. I am grateful for each and every one of you coming here today and spending this time with me, because I know your time is very valuable. So I always try to keep it kind of short to around, 15 minutes. And thank you again. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And if there's any way I can do anything to help you guys, please let me know. And would you please like and share this video so we can keep this momentum going? And I want to keep this positive vibration going to as many people as we can. So everybody definitely start being positive and start being just energetic and happy out there, and it'll just keep growing and growing and growing. And if you have a chance, get over there to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Okay, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you again so much. And I will chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.